Hello there again. Glad you're back. This is part two in regards to bringing the new into the new year 2020 and exactly how you're going to do that. And one of the things that I briefly spoke about is change. Now, you have to know first and foremost that things are going to have to change in order to bring the new in the new year. Make sense? Because in order for new things and newness to happen into your life, you need to incorporate that mindset and get into action of actually changing. And even right now, changing. Only you know exactly what you need to change, and know that change is good. It's not always bad. It's not positive nor is negative. It's just a matter of fact of life. You know what I'm saying? Just like your circumstances and situation in life changes without your control, this is something that you should acknowledge for yourself to change, because at this moment going into 2020, it's a great thing, a good thing to change, to really evaluate exactly what you would need to change in your life at this moment. And only you know exactly what you need to change, and to change it now and stop procrastinating and being stagnant on that change. You know exactly what you need to change, and you've been putting it on the burner for months, for years, but now it's the time to do that, because 2020 is a fresh new year, and you need to take advantage of that and all the opportunities that it will have for yourself. So one, you have to acknowledge that you really truly need to change, and if you don't think so, then go deeper, because as a people, we always need to change one way or the other. That is just, a part of life. When you grow, you are changing. When you have, new thoughts, you are changing. When you have new goals and aspirations, you are changing. So the change is inevitable, and it is good. And so at the moment, you need to acknowledge that. And then delve in deeper if you don't know exactly what you need to change. Pray about it and listen, for the answer in regards to what is that change, how much, how many, changes that you need to go to in order to, up level to a better person, to a better things, to be able to embrace the opportunities for, the doors that's going to be open for you in 2020. Be expectant. So once you acknowledge that, and you know exactly what you need to be changing, it could be anything. You could be have to move. It could be in regards to your diet in order to get more healthier. It could be a change in career. It could be a change of getting more education. It could be change in in regards to leaving that relationship finally. It could be change in regards to learning something new. It could be change in regards to making everything anew that is in your environment. It could be a change in regards to letting certain people go in regards to friendships as well. So whatever that change is, when you really meditate on that, you will know. You know what I'm saying? But I know for the most part, most of us already know exactly what the change that we need to make in our lives, so that we don't bring any type of baggage or old things in the new year. That's why it's called the new, because we need to bring new things in the new year, and that is required by changing your attitude, changing your environment, changing your mindset, changing the things that you say that often snare you. Do you get it? Does that make sense? So what do you need to change in 2020? Meditate on that a little bit, because off the surface you might know, a little bit, but once you delve deeper a little bit more, then you'll be able to find other things. Okay? And, change is sometimes gradual for some, and sometimes it's just, right away, immediately. It just depends exactly what that change is. Perhaps maybe in regards to your personality, if you, do things quickly or you do things slowly. But no matter what it is, change is inevitable, and you need to do that, and you need to know that change is always something that we all do, and that what it happens in life, and that we need to get used to that, but always having control of what that change would be, and listening to and looking at the environment and being aware of when we need to change and what we need to change, so that it won't come at us harshly, or we won't be in shock when that change comes, or it would just seem like it's just out of timing and making you feel uncomfortable. So at all times you need to be able to be open to that change, and knowing that life is just a changing experience that we do each and every day, even every moment. So what are you going to change in 2020? So you already know that you need to change. You already know exactly what you need to change, and you already know a little bit about how to go about that. And going about that, it always includes some type of action. First and foremost, your mindset, your mind processes. You have to change your mind, because everything starts from there. And then from there, you have to take action. Exactly what type of action that you need to take, only you would know, depending on that change. And I mentioned it before. So if you are in the process of changing, that's great. Go a little further and change some more. And if you have to do a little bit by little bit in order to feel confident and sure and strong, then do that. Because once you are on that path of knowing that you are changing and what to change, and now you're in the process of that, doing that, then you feel a little bit more comfortable, a little bit more confident, right? So getting in that space of change, and think of it as a positive thing, and something that you're just can't wait to do, and to share your change with. Think about the person and the situation and everything, and get excited even right now, in regards to that. I know that I'm super excited. Like I said, I get really excited about new beginnings, because it gets me motivated to continue to push myself to do more, and to challenge myself, and to stretch myself, to do more and more things, because anything and everything is possible, right? And so that's what I believe. And in 2020, just want to continue to stretch myself even a little far, even if it's a little bit at a time. I want to stretch myself to do amazing, wonderful things and great things, and fulfill all my dreams in 2020, and then get better, and and feel better, and just being in a great space and in a great environment, of everything that I ever wanted and ever thought. So that gets me super excited, and I just can't wait for it to come to pass. So really super excited about your 2020. I'll be praying for you that you really step into the person and to the things that that you need to do. And everybody has a purpose, and everybody have talents and gifts and abilities that God gave them to use in order to help other people. Whether you a motivator, speaker like I am, and a person that gives inspiration and very creative, if you're that type of person like me, then go forth and do that. But whatever the gift that you hold, then that is something that you're supposed to be using it. And if you're not using it now, then I let that be a part of your change even before 2020. Can you get excited about that? Okay, great. So thank you once again for joining me. This is part 2. Stay tuned to see part 3. This is, once again, this is Charity Amora, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.